Dear fashion designers, dear shop owners, let's talk business. Yes, let's talk business. In the business of fashion designing or in general business, there is one thing that we fail to understand, and that is business growth. We fail to understand that business growth is a process. We fail to understand that business growth is a process. You just open your shop, you expect money to start pumping in. When I mean pumping, I mean pumping in. You did not make research. You did even if you learn, maybe you spent 1 year learning the business. You did not learn it in your own shop. You did not learn it in your environment. You did not learn anything. You're still going to learn inside your own business. Maybe you've learned how the business runs in another person's shop. Now you're still going to learn in your own dimension, in your own surrounding, in your own environment. I'm a fashion designer, so let's talk about fashion designing business. In this line of fashion designing, you cannot just come out from nowhere, open a shop, and you expect high paying clients to start bombarding you. No. You first of all start with the low paying clients and use them to sharpen your skills. Use them to smoothen your work. Use them to learn skills. Use them to go higher. Remember that it is also those low paying clients that we go and tell the high paying clients that this person sabi work oh, that this person sabi work oh. Then those people, when they come, you can charge them whatever. By then, you have already used them to make to sharpen the level of skills that those paying clients would want you to do for them. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Person bring corset down for you. You charge them 120K. Now this guy matter they carry person go police station because you go so rubbish give that person. That person will carry you go police because that money they spent to give you, we never go like that though. They go arrest you. You know this thing that you don't know how to sew it. Instead of to charge them low price and use their body to learn it, even use your own body to learn it. Because there's a difference when you sew for yourself and when you sew for another person. You might know how to sew it for yourself, but you don't know how to sew it for another person. If you throw it on that person and it works, you can charge because you know how to do it very well. You cannot just open a shop. Maybe you spent 10 million naira in your shop, 20 million naira to open your shop. You bought all the machines, and after opening your shop, you say, no, I have spent 20 million in my shop. I don't want anyhow person or anyhow personality in my shop. You are killing your business. You are gradually killing business, especially in our line of fashion. Before you even state that kind of policy in your shop, you should know your level of skill. And also remember that fashion designing, how do I put it? Also remember that in fashion, you can never learn it all. Once you think that the best thing to learn about fashion design is just the basics and neat finishing, that is it. That is all. Because in fashion, you can never learn it all. You keep learning every day. You saw someone make a post about a particular dress and they ask her, how much did you use to make it? She will come and lie and say 300 and something K. And maybe it's true because she has worked her way through that level. She has worked her way through that level. She did not tell you that it's 300 and something K overnight. She paid. Maybe she went for high fashion designing schools. She paid. She learned. She made so many sacrifices just to get to that level. You that is still a street teller. You don't know. You don't even know anything. You don't learn. You don't even go online. You don't know anything about fashion. You're just there. It's just the one that your madam taught you that you have on your head. Now, some another person will bring that kind of style to you instead of you to charge the person what you want to charge them just to learn that style. You understand? You know how much it's going to cost you in the market. You know how much the materials are going to cost you. Calculate those material. Put your small gain in it. You are learning. Make that style. After that, you have learned something. When another person comes and say, "Hey, I love this style on this person's body. Please, can you make it for me?" You have already learned one or two from the other mistakes. You will use that same one to do, and that second one, that first one, this one that you're going to do will be more beautiful and neat than the first one you did. That is when you might charge your worth because now you have seen the stress, you have seen how many days it took you to make it. You're not going to charge on how many times, how many hours it took you, how many days, how many months. Now you're not going to charge based on how long it took you to make that particular dress. You understand? You're not going to charge it based on someone else's experience or what you saw online that someone charged somebody else. You're not charging that amount based on your own experience. How much it took you, how many days, how many months, how many weeks, how much it took you to the material cost in the market. You understand? So I don't know who I'm telling this, but I just want to tell you that everything you are doing in life, there is always a process. You cannot just come out and do things because you want to do it. Good morning. You cannot just come out and do things because you want to do it. No. Always learn. Before you see somebody open a shop, they have already gone somewhere to learn it. And even if they learn it, when they open their own, they will still fail one or two sites. In one or two sites, they will fail in one or two sites before they will gather themselves. Oh, this is how I want my own to be. This is how I want. Okay, my guy is doing something like this. No, I don't want it. This is the mistake my guy is doing that I don't want. I don't want it in my own. If they will gather themselves, put their own policy, learn from other people's mistakes, gather themselves, and you see, before you know it, the person's business will stand. Most of these businesses that are failing is because they refuse to start from scratch. Those business that you're seeing that are failing anywhere, everywhere, they refuse to start from scratch. You start here. It's not what you charge this year that you're going to charge next year. It's not going to charge what you charge next year is what you're going to charge in the next 2 years. As you are advancing, you are learning, you are increasing, your knit finishing. It is not how you sew your corset this year, is how you are sewing it next year because you are advancing. And as you are advancing, you are putting out more money. You are adding more money to it. You understand? I don't know. This video, I want it to be long, but not too long to this extent, okay? I hope you learned one or two. Bear in mind, everything is a process. Business is a process. Learn, learn. Most importantly, dear fashion designers, learn before you charge. Thank you.